Kulkarni. I'm working as an assistant professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. Today, I'm going to deal with a very specialized subject, a session on ideation. So, how to ideate? What are the bio inspired natural things which are in and around us, which inspires us for the ideation process? So, how we mimic the bio inspiration in our day to day products is what the industrial product design is much more concentrating on, and it is a contributory factor in the design thinking process. So let us go ahead with the learning outcomes. At the end of this lecture or session, students will be able to understand the ideation process in design thinking, which is an integral part of industrial product design. Okay, so let us go ahead with some of the naturally available type of inspirations which comes from the nature. And as it is the saying that Mother Nature never creates garbage. So creations of the nature inspires for so many centuries together to the human being, and human being is just mimicking these types of inspirations into some sort of a products. So I just want you people to relate with this comparative chart, where this comparative chart is giving you a overview of getting into the details of a naturally occurring thing and its product which is complementing to each other. So it is a relevance that we want to create between the nature's creation and a human creation. Hopefully you understand the concept. Okay, so from the venom and poisons from the serpents and snakes, the venom and poison could have some synonym with the word of anesthesia. So the anesthetics, they use local anesthesia or the spinal type of anesthesia, where the whole body is not sensing anything at the operation table. So anesthesia is what a complementing creation of synonymous with the venom and poison. The next one is the leaf. The leaf, as you are aware, that leaf makes its own food with the help of the process of photosynthesis, and it can be having a correlation with the solar panels. So this is photosynthesis, and solar panel, they are photovoltaic. So energy from the light is absorbed on the solar panels, and they could able to give it as a difference in the potential, so that a current can be converted out of this light which is incident on the solar panels. So the same process, like leaf which uses the sunlight for preparation of food, solar panels use the energy to create the light. The next one is brain. So brain can be mimicked with computer or electronic circuitry. So it works on the same principle how the brain works, on the synaptics. Maybe the neuron network, the nervous system which takes the decisions and makes it a cognitive ability of a human being. So computer and electronic circuitry could be similar to the brain. The next one is DNA. So DNA with a human being, a living organism, can have a mimicking with a computer program. A computer program is similar with the structured approach of a DNA. So there could be thousands and lakhs of strings that you go on writing in a computer program, which is very instructionally logically arranged, and DNA is from the ancestors together, it is working with a human being. So computer program can be synonym with the DNA. Eardrum can be related compared with the microphone. So how ear receives the word, how it processes the word, and how the brain intuitively senses that what vibrations are there and what is the type of word it is. On the same lines, microphone diaphragm works on the electromagnetic principle and then amplify it to the audience. So I can be finding its similarity with the camera. Maybe the words are also similar, like lens, focus, iris, and film. They are much more similar. Eyelid. Eyelid is a product you can compare with the windshield wipers. So eyelids are synonym with the windshield wipers. What are the tears? The wiper which wipes the fluid, it comes on the windshield from like a spray. So for protection of the eyelids and eye, tears comes out. Then comes incisor teeth. They can be compared with a product called as knife. Heart. Heart is synonym with the pumping actions. So pumps of all types, reciprocating pumps and centrifugal pumps and submersible pumps, all these product categories you could able to relate with the action of heart. So these are all naturally inspired activities which mimicked into some sort of a product. Right. So spinal cord or the nervous system can have a similarity with the communication, or the telephone cable network or the optical fiber network which is available in and around us, which is very clumsy one, but still it works with a proper authentication. So spinal cord can be finding its similarity with the communication network. Songs of the birds. So how the bird sings, that inspires music systems that we could able to mimic into the product. So this is the human creation which musical prototypes can be created out of these songbirds. So all these synonyms you can find it out, and you will appreciate that how a human being is taking the complementation from the nature. For ideation, there are no rules. So accept there's no right answer. So you can go on making the propositions for your thought process. Whatever comes to your mind, any wild idea comes to your mind, you can propose that. Don't follow the rules is what the underlying statement of this one. Be foolish. Many a times the ambiguity which comes with the idea, maybe you can feel that it could be a foolish one, but when it comes in an actual world, that foolish thing may seems to be one of the popular branded product. So foolish things like Steve Jobs. So Steve Jobs, once upon a time, he thought that why not to replace the QWERTY keypad of a mobile phone into a smarter board, which the smartphones are today we are using. That was something which a foolish thought comes to his mind, but now we could sense that these Apple phones, they are one of the brand in the product range. So foolish ideas are also acceptable. Ask what if. So scenarios you should pose. What if scenarios? Ideation gives you think outside your area. Go for ambiguity. So it proposes ambiguity. Put some sort of a vague statement so that you could deep dive into the sense of that nature and you could come to the final conclusion. Believe in yourself is what ideation is. Here is the activity card for empathy. Idea which are generated can be put as a sticky notes, and here the uniqueness, ease of use, then ease of design, the durability and feasibility can be compared, and the activity of empathy with the ideation can be generated. A textbook on product design and development by Carl T. Ulrich and Stephen Ippinger can be helpful for you as a reference point of view. Thank you.